Good morning, everybody. Julie Miller from Premier Fitness. Welcome to AM Yoga. I appreciate you joining me this morning. If you haven't already done so, I'd like to remind you to like the Ashtabula County Medical Center on Facebook. You'll be notified every time we go live with any kind of content. We've got lunch and learns going on. We've got all kinds of fun stuff going on here, Premier Fitness. So if you're ready to begin, let's get started. So get some comfy clothes on. I do have a mat today. I did take my shoes off today, give my toes a little bit of breath. So let's get started in mountain pose. We're gonna stand nice and straight, paying attention to our posture. So I want you to lift your toes, spread them out. You can also do your fingers at the same time. And attempt to put them down one at a time onto the mat. Which usually I could do the first one and then the middle three and then the last one. Keep them nice and spread out. Our hands down by our side, fingers are active. Go ahead and lift that right heel and put it down onto the ground. And other side. Good. So the whole time we're switching our weight back and forth. So we're swaying over and lifting, back to the other side and lifting. Good work. Just warming everything up. Perfect. One more to the left, and then we'll end on the right. Awesome. Arms out to a T. Palms facing upward. We're going to stretch our arms in opposite directions. Heel toe your feet out with the toes facing in the 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock position. And we're just going to sway back and forth on their hips. So the hips are still. Knees can be slightly bent. We're just sliding back and forth on our hips. Good. Nice stretch in that side area. Shoulders are relaxed. Good. Now we're going to take our arms, add arms in the mix. Side bend, swing our arms back and forth. Good. Perfect. You can hear my shoulders cracking. All right, let's do one more to the left. Arms out to a T, float them down. Heel toe those feet in. Shake everything out. Let's give those wrists and those ankles a roll. Nice work. We'll begin our forward fold series. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive it down. Sweep the floor, inhale, reverse. And exhale, pull it down into prayer. Good. Relax your hands down to your side. Let's work on a little bit of posture. So with those toes nice and wide, if it helps, lift them up, place them down again one at a time. Take those hips, place them over your ankles. You may need to shift your weight back a little bit into your heels. Your shoulders back and down, shoulders over hips, and take that head, take your chin and push it back so your ears, your shoulders, your hips, and your ankles are all in alignment. Now that we're here in alignment, take your head, lift the crown of your head toward the ceiling. All the while there's an anchor holding your tailbone down. So you're creating space, lifting through the chest, grounding down through the lower body, and breathing. Now in this pose, in this mountain pose, everything is active. Legs are actively pushing down. Your core is tight. You're keeping it all in. Pelvis is tilt under, making sure everything's in alignment. Now take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale it out. Again, through your nose and exhale it out. Last one. Now that we got our breathing down, let's focus on where to send our breath. So place your left hand on your belly button, actually your thumb on your belly button. I want you to breathe in through your nose and send the air right to your belly. So just feel your belly expanding, and when you exhale, feel it relax and contract. Takes a little bit of mindfulness to belly breathe. Good. One more. In through your nose, send it to your belly. And exhale it out. Now place your right hand on your heart. Now send your breath to your chest. So breathing in, send it to your lungs. Feel your lungs rise and exhale it out. This feels more natural to me. This kind of breath feels more natural. I typically breathe into my chest area. Go ahead and relax your arms down. But when you have stressed situations or you're under fire or you're nervous, it helps to breathe to your belly. So place your hand on your belly whenever you're feeling anxious or stressed or nervous. Take nice deep breaths through your nose, nice and slow. Send it to your belly and release. Feeling your belly relax, contract. Just a little tip. All right, let's go ahead and roll those shoulders, roll those ankles, roll those wrists. Knees are slightly bent. Perfect work. Now that we got our breath down, let's do another forward fold series. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive it down, bending from those hips. Knees are bent. Sweep the floor, reverse inhale and up. And exhale, pull it down into prayer pose. Good work. Again, 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it down. Sweep, reverse, and down. Last one. And down on your exhale. Sweep, reverse it up, and pull it down to prayer. Perfect. Inhale those arms up. Keep them up. Settle in. Sending all the energy through your fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale. Send your hips forward. Gaze upward through your fingertips if your neck allows it. Stretching up through the heavens. Grounding down through the earth. Exhale, swan dive it nice and slow. Bring it down. Perfect. Now we're going to inhale to a halfway lift. So drape over those legs. Bracing myself. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold it here. Exhale it down. Inhale again, halfway lift. Relaxing your hands on your thighs. I want to turn to the side. Nice flat back here. We're going to do our inhales and exhales to cat-cow. So inhale, drop your belly for cow. Look upwards toward the heaven. Knees are bent. Exhale, round your back. Round your shoulders, round your back. Gazing between my toes. Stretching out lower back. This one feels good. Good. Inhale, drop your belly for cow. Exhale for cat. Again, inhaling to cow, exhaling to cat. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Now I will meet you in halfway lift fold. Now we're going to sway back to forth. So I'm sending my hips one way. I'm sending my upper body the other way. Good. So just creating space in my hips, bending each leg one at a time. You can also sway around if you like. Do whatever movement feels good, just to get everything lubricated, get all those joints all juicy. Good. I'm getting my shoulders involved. Tap your inner yoga, yogi's choice here. Just make sure you're still breathing. Perfect. I will meet you on an inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, pull it down into prayer. Good work. All right, our Warrior 1-2 series. I will step to the front of my mat. I'll invite you to do the same. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, pull those hands down to prayer, sending all the weight to my left leg, sending my right leg all the way back. So knees are slightly bent here. Remembering my posture, shoulders over hips. My shoulders and hips are in the same direction over that front leg, that front bent leg. Hands in prayer. Inhale, arms up for crescent moon. Exhale, settle in. Inhale in crescent moon. Exhale, full expression of pose. I'm going to send my chest upward, gazing through my fingertips. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, straighten everything out. Inhale in crescent moon. Exhale, pull those hands down through center. Spin that back foot, warrior legs. Get everything organized. Good. Shoulders are still facing over that front leg, that front bent leg. Back leg is relatively straight. Lean into those hips, drop those hips. Make sure you can see that toe. Posture is nice and upward. Inhale, arms up. Warrior one, settle in. Inhale in one. Exhale, sink a little deeper into those hips. Making sure you can see that toe. Keep breathing. And on your next exhale, warrior two. Open up those shoulders. Your shoulders are going to face towards me. Arms out to a T. We're looking over those two peace fingers. Take those hips and straighten them out. Instead of cocked, you want to straighten those hips out. Good work. Inhale here. Exhale, settle in. Dropping those hips, keeping them straight. Inhale, warrior one. Bringing those arms up overhead. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open up, straighten those hips. Good. Use your breath for the flow. Inhale to one. Exhale, warrior two. Challenging the legs. Keep breathing. Exhale to two. Let's do two more on your own breath. Last one. I'll meet you in warrior two. Float those arms down, straighten that front leg. Take that left toe, face it forward. Get your stance organized. Wide-legged forward fold for this one. So knees are slightly bent, posture is good. So inhale those arms up. Exhale, take those two peace fingers, place them in those hip creases. Inhale, send your chest upward, elongate your spine. Exhale, bend forward so your abdomen and your thighs meet. Hold it here and for halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back up again. Good. Inhale, send your chest skyward. Exhale, forward fold a little bit deeper. Inhale in your fold. Exhale, push it up again. Last one, as deep as you can go. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Hold it here. Knees are slightly bent. Using my legs for support, or my feet, or if you can reach the floor. Good. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, fold over those wide legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale it down. Last one. Halfway lift. Exhale it down. Stay down. Relax here. In forward fold, go ahead and bend your right knee. So we're doing a side lunge. If you can't reach the floor, then just rest your hand on your knees. Good. Inhale and side lunge to the right. Exhale, bring it through center, side lunge to the left. Feeling the stretch right in that thigh. Hold it here. Inhale and lunge. Exhale, bring it through and center. Hold it here. So we're doing the same little flow. Inhaling in your lunge, exhaling to the other side. Take nice slow breaths. Really feel that stretch. Perfect. Nice work. Let's do one more to the right and one more to the left. Perfect. Inhale to center. Brace yourself on your knees, or your thighs, and lift yourself up. Nice and slow. Chin is tucked in. Head is last to come up to face me. Good work. Go ahead and shake out those legs. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, heel toe those feet in as we're pulling those hands down through prayer. Perfect. Now I'll meet you. I'm going to go to the other side of my mat, and we'll do our little flow on this side. So at the top of the mat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, settle in, sending all the weight to the right foot, sending the left foot back. Rear foot is popped, both knees are slightly bent. Inhale, crescent moon pose. Exhale, settle in. Inhale in moon pose. Exhale, gaze forward, gaze up. Looking through those fingertips, hearts to the sky. Breathe. And drop your hips, settle in. Good. Inhale it forward, gazing forward. Exhale, pull those hands down through center. Spin that back foot. Warrior legs. My feet organized. I'm always falling off the mat. Good. So straighten out your posture. Sending your hips and your shoulders over that front right bent knee. Making sure you can see that toe. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Settle in. Inhale in one. Exhale, hold it. Inhale here. Exhale, open up those arms. Warrior two. Straighten out those hips. Gazing over those two peace fingers. Good. Inhale in two. Exhale, settle in a little deeper. Drop those hips if you can. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. We'll do our 5 little flows here. Taking care of alignment. Matching your movement to your breathing. Inhaling to 1 and exhaling to 2. 3 more. Legs are still. Good. When you're ready, I'll meet you in warrior two. Perfect. Straighten out that front leg, drop those feet. Bring those right toes forward, organize your feet. If you need to, bring your feet a little bit. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull those hands down through prayer. Placing those fingers in those hip creases. Inhale, lift your chest to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Just about halfway lift. Good. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, use the strength of your legs and you push yourself up. Knees can be bent. Good. Inhale here. Exhale a little bit further. Nice flat back. Inhale and lift. Exhale, push yourself up with those legs. Nice firm legs. Good. Last one, as low as you can go. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing my hands on my shins or my thighs or the floor if you're there. Relax your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, relax it all the way down again. Now this time, inhale, taking our hands on either side of my right foot. And I'm going to exhale through center, take my hands on the other side of my left foot. So I'm shifting my weight from side to side. Knees are slightly bent. Legs are still. We're a little more stretching out of those hips. Good. Let's do 2 more to each side. Inhaling to the side, Exhaling to the other side. Good. Meet you in center. Inhale the halfway lift. Exhale it down. Now on an inhale, lift yourself up, chin to chest, roll yourself up nice and slow. Knees are slightly bent. Exhale, hands overhead, and bring it down through prayer. Heel toes, feet in. Nice work. Awesome. Give everything a shake. Good work. All right, let's work on a little balance. So we're going to inhale those arms up. Exhale them down through prayer. Setting my weight to my left leg. My right leg is slightly bent. Inhale, relax your shoulders and lift your knee at the same time. Exhale, flex your foot. Place your foot like you're going to place your heel down on the earth. If you're balance challenged today, like I kind of am, we can place the heel down on the earth. If you're feeling pretty good, go ahead and lift that heel. Pushing through your heel, so sending energy through the back of your leg down through your heel. Inhale here. Exhale, slightly bend that standing leg. Good. Inhale, push yourself up. And exhale, put that foot down. Nice work. Go ahead and shake everything out. Let's do this on the other side. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, hands down to prayer, sending all the weight now to my right leg. Sending my left heel out, either set on the earth or lifted. Breathe, relax your shoulders. Inhale with the leg cocked. Exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, push yourself up and drop that leg down. Nice job. Now let's do that 3 times on each side. So we're going to start with our inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull it down, sending the weight to my left foot. Inhale. Exhale, straightening that right leg, sending all the energy through the heel. Inhale, standing. Exhale, bend that left knee. Woo. Inhale it up. Exhale, bend that left knee. Last one. Inhale it up. Exhale, bend. Inhale it up. Exhale, place everything down. Feet together, hands by your side. Shake it out. Excellent work. Let's reset our back with a forward fold series. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to sweep the earth. Inhale, reverse. And exhale it down. Nice work. Shake it out. Okay, let's do the other side. 3 bends. Inhale it up. Exhale, sending all the weight over to my right leg, lifting my left leg and sending all the energy through my left heel. Now my left knee is slightly bent. Toes are active. Get your yoga toes going on. My hands are also active. Inhale here. Exhale, keeping your spine nice and straight. Bend and bleed. Good. Push it up on your inhale. Exhale. Inhale it up. Exhale. Let's do one more just for fun. Inhale. And exhale. Put everything down. Nice work. Give those ankles a roll. Perfect work. Inhale, arms up. Reset our back. Now exhale, bring it down and over. Stay down for this one. Inhale and forward fold. Exhale, bend your elbows, putting your thumbs in your elbow creases, and relax your forehead on your arms. Inhaling and exhaling. As you're exhaling, you're relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders, and it's pulling your upper body closer to the earth, stretching out the back of your legs. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. On your next exhale, release your hands, heel toe your feet out a little bit. Inhale the halfway lift. Exhale, bending those knees. So I'm bent over, kind of like a catcher would do when he's ready to catch a pitch in the World Series. Inhale here. Exhale, we're just going to bring our shoulders from left to right. Nice stretch in those hip areas. Yeah, that makes sense. Good. So I'm dipping my shoulders. A little bit of a stretch and twist. Let's do one more to the right, one more to the left. Good. Straighten out your shoulders. Brace yourself on your upper thighs. Push yourself up, grounding down to the earth, using your legs. Nice work. Go ahead and heel toe those feet back in together. Inhale those arms up. One more bend over fold series. Exhale, sweep the earth. Nice and slow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring everything down through center. Pause here with hands in prayer. Excellent work today. A lot of hip opening, a lot of hip work. It helps when you do a lot of sitting at a desk or at a sewing machine or anywhere you're sitting for long periods of time if you're a writer or whatever you do. So let's take a moment to be grateful, to be thankful for something, to be thankful that we can do yoga, to be grateful that we're learning the moves and we're practicing, we're mastering the moves. Be grateful for this day. Be grateful for a person. Be grateful for a place, home, work, anywhere. Pick something out. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can close your eyes if you'd like. I'll give you a few moments of silence. Release your hands down by your side. Let your body take over its breathing, automatic breathing. Go ahead and shake your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take those arms up, pull them down into prayer one last time. The light in me honors and respects the light in you. We're taking our thumbs to our third eye center, bowing forward and bidding each other namaste. Thank you, everybody. I enjoyed having my yoga practice with you today. I'll see you here Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. Have a wonderful rest of your day.